Hey Seth, it's Miss Jennifer. I'm making this video for Thursday, April the 2nd. And I would like you to go ahead and skip page 145 in your Kumon book. And I would like you to move on to page 146. And I'm going to help you with the first start of 146 today. So now you're going to start using negative numbers and exponents together. So I wanted to show you how that's going to work. My big thing is if there is a negative number inside the parentheses, that means you're squaring the entirety of the negative number. That means this negative number is also being squared. If the exponent is even, like 2, 4, 6, and so on, then you're going to have a positive number, such as this would be positive 4. If the exponent is odd, then you're going to have a negative number. Okay? So, are you ready to get started? Let's start on number 1. Oh, we already solved that one. I didn't realize that was the equation when I did it. Negative 2 squared, which means negative 2 times negative 2, and that gives us a negative times a negative is a positive. The answer is positive 4. Okay, let's keep going. Negative 2 cubed, which means negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. So negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4 times negative 2. A positive times a negative gives us a negative, and the answer is negative 8. Looking at number 3. Negative 2 to the 4th power means negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. Negative times a negative is a positive times a negative 2 times a negative 2. Negative times a positive is a negative times negative times a negative is a positive. My answer is positive 16. Moving on to number 4. Negative 2 to the 5th power, and if we expand that, that is negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4 times negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. Positive 4 times negative 2 is negative 8 times negative 2 times negative 2. Negative times a negative is a positive, positive 16 times negative 2. 16 times 2 is negative 32. Okay. Let's look at number 5. I'm only going to do number 6 with you, and I want you to try to do 7, 8, 9, and 10 on your own. Number 5 is negative 2 thirds cubed, which means negative 2 thirds times negative 2 thirds times negative 2 thirds. So 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 3 is 9. It is positive because a negative times a negative is a positive, times negative 2 thirds. 4 times 2 is 8. 9 times 3 is 27, but it's a negative 8 27ths. So instead of doing number 6, I think you can figure out number 6 and number 7 pretty easily. I would like us to look at number 9. So I'm going to solve number 9 with you, and then I would like you to go back and do 6, 7, 8, and 10 on your own. So looking at number 9, that's a little tricky because it's going to require us to think two things. Negative times negative 1 2/3 squared. Okay, first thing we're going to worry about is what's inside here. We're not going to worry about this yet. We'll come back to that. But we know when we're multiplying fractions, we have to write them as improper numbers. So 1 times 3 is 3 plus 2 is 5. I have negative times negative 5/3 squared. Okay, so if I write this out, it looks like this. Negative 5/3 times negative 5/3. A negative times a negative is going to give me a positive. 5 times 5 is 25. 3 times 9 is 9. But then I have this times a negative. So I have negative 25 ninths. But I need to write this as a proper fraction. 9/18 to 18 and 7 ninths, but it is negative. Negative 2 and 7 ninths. Okay, Seth, hopefully this helps. Like I said, please go back and do 6, 7, 8, and 10 on your own. I will see you later. Bye.